All right. Welcome back. This is my FTL win streak stream. I'm Neozar, and I'm on a 74 win streak now. That's 2 cycles completed and another one. We've got 18 ships done and 10 to go to do a 3rd cycle. Let's see. Last time we finished off the Kestrel C. That was a pretty good run. Especially the second half was definitely doing better. And then we got Crystal B as the next ship to do. We did the random at the end of that one. And so we're going to get into it. Definitely really strong ship. Some say the best. I'm not sure if I would definitely... I mean, it depends what you mean by the best. Because people talk about that in a lot of different ways without always realizing they're talking about different things. Like in terms of win rate, I'm not sure I think it's the best. But it's really good at winning really bad runs to get, like, you know, with very little to get golf scores. Well, it's really good at winning runs with very little to gain. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the best at winning runs that you run into a lot of really difficult and nasty events and ships in a row. Which is where I think it can struggle because there's certain ships it can't kill early game. Alright, so I'm just going to call it the gems because I am around gemstones all the time. And so it's easy to go to, so let's see. Let's do garnet. Let's see if I can get it in here. Peridot. And topaz. Colors don't... I mean, there's blue topazes. Garnet's not so much. They're usually brown to orange. Although I'm not always sure. I'm not an expert at all. Let's see. All right. Gems, garnet, peridot, topaz, hard, enabled. All right. Let's get into it. All right. So that's clearly not a needed position to begin in here. Alright, so realizing now, I don't think I've actually microed a Crystal Crew member on the computer in a very long time. Since I started the win streak on tablet. And since I switched to doing PC, yeah, I did the Crystal A this cycle before then, and the Roxy both. So yeah, so just have to make sure I'm doing that the right way. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just a button you click next to him, but something to maybe be aware of. Put him on sensors so we can see what we're getting into. You can start on engines and just jump into the teleporter quick. And then this guy, often he's worth bringing, often he's not, you know, drops your evasion. Checking out the layout here. So we've got like a big hole in the middle, basically. Seems to be the theme. Kind of matches the spiral a little bit. We got one nebula jump down here. I'm just trying to think. Like, we can kind of go. I mean, we don't super need a store right away. I mean, this is great to sell. Obviously, get rid of that. Don't want to mess with that. I know people have had bad experiences. Won't talk about that too much though. Let's go. I think if we go up this way, it makes more sense. And then we can kind of go through these jumps and hit the nebula if we want. So, save our positions. And get into it. So here, obviously, not worth it to have mind control also beyond, like, we just can't kill them. So I think cloaking, I don't think it's a guarantee. I'm actually going to check this because I forget exactly what the odds are here, or if this is better to just skip this. Yeah, I think it's just 50-50, because it's level 1. So I just have to think about like how bad is this fight? You know, I mean, it's like we have cloaking, which helps a lot. You know, mind control is just kind of like annoying, but we can deal with it. So I feel like it's worth rolling the dice on it. All right, got some scrap. Worked out for us at least. Good start. Distress. Not sure if it's really worth taking the distress. We actually really don't have much for blue options. I mean, cloaking is some. Not sure. I mean, there's probably a teleporter one. Sector 1. I can't think of it offhand, but I think one of the ships, after you save it or something, teleporter gives you one. But I don't really think it's worth chasing after. We don't need a door system. Also, we don't have the scrap. Do we just go to the store and sell Crystal Vengeance? I mean, I think so. It gets us, like, basically most of the way to Shields 2. Oh, that's too bad. That was my thought. I was like, take one jump and then go there first. Then could have bought, you know, burst laser or something. Although I don't know if that's even necessarily the right buy, because it's like you want a weapon to be able to deal with like auto ships and stuff and Zoltan shields, but it's not necessarily like worth delaying shields for. Another auto ship with mind control. Although this one's at a sun and has no shields, so we can kill this one actually, and quite possibly kind of might just do it by accident. I'm just gonna vent him around a little bit. There we go. Did I hit this too late? Oh man, really? Yeah, I got distracted doing the mic control. You know, I feel like I mess up the first fight every single run that I stream. Yeah, alright, so that's just like not great. Trying to remember if he's gonna use Crystal Lockdown if I run through there or not. Because it's like if he is, I'd rather wait. Honestly, this hitting piloting is probably better than hitting our shields, because that'll make us take just like a ton of fires everywhere. Alright, so that's out. So he's going to go up and help out with that. Yeah, because we can't even vent it because doors are broken. The other thing is crystals actually have a hidden penalty against fighting fires. Which is not ideal for this situation. Yeah, it's bringing to a double fire there, man. I mean, the silver lining here is definitely that once the fires go, you know, it might hurt us, but it's gonna like really hurt them. Right. Shields up and down this time. Come on, guys, you can put these fires out. You can do it. Alright, got that one out at least. The other thing is if this doesn't hit their mind control, they're going to mind control me again soon. Alright, got their weapons and put a fire somewhere that's already vented. And I'm almost to the point where I kind of want to like split these guys up. Or they're going to like mind control each other in here. Or fight each other with mind control. I'm slightly concerned about that. Like something crazy happening with like them locked down fighting in fire. Alright, so he just ignores them, that's good. So we really want to get this fixed if we can. fine because the beam is down. Alright, now you have to go like delay him actually, because actually it might be delayed enough by the act of having to run that far. I think that's okay. Yeah. I mean, this feels just like everything's going wrong, and it's like we lost 2 hull. It's really not like it's all from a stupid mistake, but that's, you know, kind of what happens sometimes. All right, they take reduced suffocation damage, so I can kind of let them repair in here. This will be back up by the time the sun's going. All right. Let's see. You're original pilot. That's fine. You're, you know, it doesn't really matter who's going where. Unfortunately, we can't cloak the solar flare. If this hits piloting again, I'm just gonna like lose it a little bit. All right, sensors. I can handle that. That's fine because I have doors repaired now. Right now, I'm actually going to wait for a moment and see if I can heal up a little bit. Now solar flare is coming. Alright, that's fine. This is still like out of O2. Alright, I'm not jumping with them in the med bay because that's just like asking to start with the med bay getting hacked immediately. Alright. So we took 3 damage there. Not the end of the world. Alright, demand center of their goods. Alright, so it's like I need to like heal up a little bit, honestly, is what's going on here first before I'm like teleporting over. And then we need to get over there because I mean honestly, do I even really need to heal that much? That's a good question. Alright, well fortunately I'm kinda out of O2 a bit here, so you can do that. Because the last thing I want is them running. Right, so we're going to break their weapons. That's right, I'm like looking for where to click the button on top of them. The other thing that's nice here, I'm realizing and remembering, is that on tablet, one of the pitfalls of tablet, one of the things that really gets in the way sometimes, but doesn't really matter, is you can't shuffle crew positions with crystals unless you use their abilities first. Because if you click on the same room they're in, it activates their ability no matter what, no matter where you click on the room. So you have to get them completely, you have to get them on the other side of the door, so their ability like triggers for that room instead, and then you can click that, which is definitely annoying. Oh, they broke my teleporter. Jesus. Distracted yet again. Just like venting them around the ship, I guess. They're going to go to your position. So change that up. All right, we got an NG. That's great. All right. Time to get a little bit more in working order here. Reset after. It's all cascades from me hitting cloak like a quarter second too late on that one fight. Like, not all the damage, because we would have probably still taken some damage from that sun, because some of it was just from it going off. We can't avoid all that, but would have taken less. That's for sure. But it's really not that big a deal. I mean, you know, probably 2 damage we took from that, but definitely 2 from the swipe at least, and then maybe 1 more from an extra sun. Or no, because we only took damage from the sun once, because we've taken 4, and 1 was from them punching that down, so that was another mistake. So yeah, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. How do I want to position you guys now? I guess doors is alright. Kind of might just put them on the teleporter, just have them jump over faster, break weapons right away. The general strategy. Doing that. Let me measure this to see if doing the nebula gets me an extra jump or not. Yeah, it definitely does. So I can do 6 plus the nebula then. Thanks. Although I wonder, because it's only how many can I do until that one, really. Do 4. Yeah, because it's like I can do 5, 6 plus a nebula, but I can't do 1, 2, 3, 4 plus a nebula before this one. So it doesn't really matter. Right, yeah, then there's no way I can do that. So I actually want to not do that, just because nebulas, I think, have a higher chance of having auto ships in them. At least in the starting sector. Alright, pirates. Alright, so we definitely want to break their weapons. That's just like a no-brainer. So here's how we're going to do this. Hop right in there. They don't have teleporter. Or teleport over into their weapons. But we're going to start with Topaz here, doing the lockdown. So that traps him there and gives him a chance to break that. Because I think he'll break that. Actually, I'm not I can't remember the timings on this, if he'll break 1 level on his own. We'll find out. Mostly I really wanted to like get working on these weapons here. Yeah, that's okay. So let's say we're going to hit engines, right? Empty room. Oh, their weapon. Okay, so their weapons got hit too, so it interrupted their volley even. So we're all good here. It's not like. Alright, so yeah, that doesn't time out right, but that's fine. Alright, so. Yeah, I guess we still have to do that then. I mean, I'm making all kinds of mistakes with these crystals. I'm just going to kind of run them around for a minute. piloting. In that case, you go fix the engines. Can't pilot anyways, doesn't matter. Alright, got the burst laser down. I guess it doesn't matter. Cloaking again. Oh, stun bomb. You really don't want me to cloak. Alright, so how long we got? Oh, there it is, yeah. So this one's almost up on this guy again. Alright, I'm gonna be done with this in just a moment. Alright, bunch of scrap. It's like, I had my last Crystal Bee run, I actually, in my first sector, until the exit beacon, which was like an okay beacon, I think I had something like 28 scrap or 32 scrap. It was just every single fight. I think I saw Zoltan Shields twice, and I saw like 3 auto ships, and everything else was like empty beacons and trades. And it was still like not that bad of a run in the end. It was just like this ship you can start this ship, you know, sector 3 and get by sometimes still just fine. It'd be a lot messier then, but I could still do it, I'm sure. Another star. Alright, so what do we have here? 3 jumps, and then this one, and then this one. Yeah, so check out this distress. Alright, definitely not taking this one. Take that when you have a clone bay or a blue option. Not when you have, you know, crystals and boarding. Alright, it's like we're kind of safe from here, but like, we don't really need a map or anything, so we're just gonna take the scrap. Okay, so we'll do that one, that one, that one. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really think there was gonna be anything going on here. But that's just kind of on the way. I'm gonna do that and that. You know, not the best use of a beacon, but I didn't really have that many options there. Alright, this is a great one. Because this guaranteed double rewards. It should be a nice straightforward fight. Basically, we're just I actually don't know if this is one of those ones where it might be better to cloak. Like if they have time to take down 2 levels of weapons before that fires. I don't think so. Yeah, like just within the cloak, I don't think that's going to time out. Oh. Whew. Just the fake one gets through. Alright. You save this for when they're trying to run. Not gonna bother weapons training them too much. All right, 35 scrap. Wow. Actually, you don't know if there was... I don't think you get scrap unless you kill them. So, it doesn't really matter for us at this point. Avoid a fight that would damage us possibly. We're going to reject that. Alright, hopefully get good sector options. Alright, NG or Rebel. So we're going to do the NG, I think. NG ships can be like slightly annoying sometimes, just because they have like medi bots or whatever. I mean, it's like none of it really matters with crystals though. It's just like the lockdown in 3 of them. It's just in the 4-person teleporter. It's just ridiculous. I mean, Rebel controlled can be great scrap, but we also want stores, and NG sectors do better earlier because free items are worth a lot more at this point, both like relative to scrap values. And so we're gonna go to that store, but I got the double back, so I don't really want, unless we go there immediately. And it's like if they just like have hacking, I'm gonna be like, well, that's stupid because I need 7 more scrap. So I don't really want to go there immediately. I'm gonna hit the distress, and the NG opens up a lot more blue options than we had before. Like this one where NG's high and cloaking is relative to its level, so it'd only be low scrap because it's level 1 here. Because we know there's more stores, although it's like those theoretically could be all the stores even like right here. Ion Blast. This is great for Zoltan shields because we can get through them now, and it's like great for getting through them. Not so much for auto ships. Not gonna do much, but I'm gonna go here because like if this is a store also, then I'll probably do a little thing. All right. All right, defense drone. That's some scrap. I mean, I could get drone control, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna get hacking. So, I mean, I guess if I never find hacking and it's like sector 7 or 8. Let me just figure out. We got a bit of an early exit that the fleet's like aimed right for there. Curve. So we get 4. It's like we'd have to dive it if we did like that even. Whatever. We'll just figure it out. And if we have to dive a point or something, it's probably fine. All right. Awesome. I mean, yeah. Well, actually, yeah, awesome. We can crew train here, actually. So I'm going to do that first. and then that'll have gotten us through their shields at that point. Yeah. So let's see. Do I care who's going where? Doesn't really matter. Because it's like we definitely want the NG tram. It's like, you know, eventually these might all swap spots, but you know, who knows how long that'll be. And we have to shoot through the shield anyways. Alright, so I'm going to turn on the cheat engine, speed the game up, which is the only modification I use to FTL. I mean, it's not actually a mod, technically it's like another program relative to like the mods that modify the game, like multiverse stuff, of which I don't use any of those things, like the, you know, obviously I don't use like the fleet indicator or anything. But I don't think it's a big deal. Like people who do, I'm not gonna like try to say that something is better than another because of some. It's like, you know, I measure and that does pretty much the same thing. It's just like, you know, the FTL community is small, and the people who play at a high level, I feel like just play. Oh, closed it by accident there. Because they just like really like FTL, and I think it's best that people like do it in ways that they enjoy. Otherwise, it's like would be even smaller community. All right, so I have to actually turn the Ion Blast on. Oop. What am I doing? I get screwed up also sometimes. I use mostly a, well, I dual boot on my computer, but I stream in Windows, which I don't use quite as often. So I'm like more familiar with the keys going the other way, and I get the controls and the options and command all shit, you know, switched up sometimes. So it should be set here, so I'm just gonna put up the like be right back thing. It shouldn't take too long because they have two weapons, and Ion Blast charges fast. And that's right, he can actually shield strain that easily because of the also it's like as long as we get the evasion training, I'm not gonna like hang around waiting for that. So we'll get moving pretty quick. All right. Get back to it. Gotta wait for him to get unstunned. That poor guy's been just getting stunned over and over again, but it's over now. Just do this, make sure we don't take away the extra power from that comes back on. Alright, so I think they just had 2 Zoltans. You just have to make sure to block them out before they run away. Thankfully, their explosion damage is low enough. Just 2 of them, it's not a big deal. Alright, some more double rewards. Did not mean to hit that button. Alright, so we got our options here. There's only like, what, 3 jumps left or something? Something silly. Maybe we'll just dive. I'm always so hesitant to dive, but it's really not that big a deal. Especially with this ship. It's like if we just, pump our engines a little bit. We already have cloaking. We'll see what we get from the stores, but I think that is just the best option by far. Because we can hit all of them fine. Honestly, we could even, if there's another one, we could hit another one. But we don't have it, so. Um, I think this one is worse odds. I don't really super need a mantis, but I mean, it's nice to have a mantis to just go along with this. Strap. That's alright. Let's see. Alright, their weapons can't hurt us. That's fine. Might as well repair our engines though. Weapon. Well, here. The weapons aren't going to hurt us. Might as well you get the repairs done. They don't have med bay or anything, which is good because, I mean, it wouldn't super matter, but they do get the Medibots as Mantis. Even if it's, you know, on this ship, on the, like, stolen NG ship. So you do want to be a little careful with the increased damage and split them up. And I'm going to take down the weapons just for, like, peace of mind. I never mind doing that a little bit. Get some extra training in. Yeah, he's only one of the training still. It's a little surprising. I think I'll be fine, but always gotta be a little careful. Alright. Well, we got one guy fully, or no, not fully trained. We got one guy almost fully trained and one guy one level. Only time I guess it's okay to jump to a beacon. It's a store with the people in the med bay, that is. Alright, well, there's a flak. That's an easy purchase. No hacking, but that's okay. Don't need to buy the pre-igniter, obviously. Not going to just pre-ignite our ion blast. Sell that guy. That's just like, duh. I mean, there's something there, like boarding auto ships without a clone bay. You can also switch to a clone bay. It's totally a thing. I don't know if I've ever really done that. I know a lot of no-pause people do that, which makes a lot of sense to me. And it's like there's already, if you're going to do anything like switching to a clone bay is already what makes sense if you're going to do something like that, just because there's more options it opens up in general. So while it's like, I don't think super like optimal, you know, in a pause setting, it's not that like far off to begin with. So it's like add a no pause and it just gives you so much more like leeway. It's kind of a no-brainer in a lot of ways, I feel like. But I don't think I'm gonna bother with it right now. I don't usually. So we'll do that at least. Second I do that, I'm like, actually, kind of wish I didn't. Well, I do want to get that up. I didn't need the power, I guess. Because it's like, I forgot for a second I was going to hit that other store. That's why it's like, I don't super want to buy the battery either. I'm even a little hesitant with fuel now, because it's like, hopefully I get some scrap from these guys in case they have hacking, if I don't get the 30 scrap or whatever. Alright, here we go. That's 35 right there, between the 10 and the defense drone. 2 defense drones this sector. To be very well defended. Alright, participate in their study. Intruders on board. Oh, mind control is kind of annoying. I think this is still more optimal just because it's 3 shots. I'm just thinking because it's like, I don't... Here, let's do this. You go there. Get out the door first. He might be already too far out of the room, I don't know. Someone... I feel like Mike and AJ I think they just did like a bunch of testing about the timing on this or something recently, or a while ago, and they're showing it. It's like, I can't remember what it was right now. Let's see what happens. Alright, that's exactly what I want. Trap the Zoltan, but my guy got out to go deal with this person. And then, I should have been doing this already also. Vent the mind control out of here. And then we only really have to worry about their bomb, whatever it is, because it's a bomb and a basic laser, which is like, that's nothing. Alright, so that's that. And then ideally I want to like deal with this mind control. Just not keep that off until we can get him out. Alright. I guess I could have cloaked it. Didn't feel super needed yet. You can go back to piloting. Oh, can't cloak it now. Alright, so we dealt with them. They don't have a clone bank, that's nice. Something that's easy to like forget about sometimes and be like, why are there so many Zoltans on this ship? More so when it's like you get the big event. We only got two borders there. That's not bad at all. Hey, you got a dodge. Alright, let's start healing up. Thought I had this on like auto fire. Alright, well, you guys go heal up. Show you. Selected for some reason. Alright. I guess we can just like shoot at it. Hope for the best. Got their shield instead. Or at this point, it's like we'll just board into it and break it, or ignore it and kill their crew before it goes off again, honestly. Probably a more likely situation. I'll fire it one more time while he heals. Alright, there we go. Punch them away in there. They're not going anywhere. Alright, some more training. A third defense drone. Wow. That's just like a whole complement of them. Obviously there's been like a sale or something on them in this NG sector and everyone's just like re-gifting them or something, I don't know. So we just gotta heal our pilot up. And I think, was it the store next and then one more jump? And then the dive. Oh no, store. And then dive exit. Alright, well, if we want to get another defense drone, there's that option. Ooh, a reloader and a pre-igniter. Oh, let's do that first. Alright, well, yeah, I'm not doing drone control. I'm not buying mind control either. It's like I'm going to wait on hacking at this point still, for sure. Fuel's a no-brainer. Repairs. Maybe I'll just do the cloak up. That's I do also think this, I mean, this gives me 100%, and then I think this allows me to get out without getting hit most of the time, you know, other than by the ship's weapons. I'm also not sure how strong the cruisers are this sector. I dive so little, but like there's a chance we'll be able to like just crew kill them before too many things happen. I'm wondering now, it's like I still want to get the I just want to have it. I just want it, but I really don't think this is the time to get it. I mean, it helps with this stuff being a little faster, like against auto ships. Just me trying to justify that, because it's like that next sector, whatever, you know, I'm already short of hacking. It's like I can't justify with these weapons. If I had something more exciting going on, maybe, but that's too much even for me. All right, so this lets us do like everything pretty easily. So we got Clone Bay, a bunch of heavy lasers. Let's see where that guy's going to board into. There's not really a point in charging that. I'm not going to fire it in time. So I'm going to ignore him at first to take this out, I think. I'm trying to think about how this actually sinks, if it's really that much of a threat or not. Or if I should just like crew kill him really quick and then hop over into their clone bay and punch that down and kill the other two. Because the way these sink should be okay. I think I have the shields recharge between the first one, not between the second volley. Second volley I think will be gross. So I'll have to think about that, but alright. That might not have been quite in time. Really close. Like, the size of the ship is like a factor at that point. If it was manned, it definitely would have, even without training, for sure. Alright, so... I mean, I guess we can still crew kill him for, like, points. Just thinking if it's, like, even worth it at this point. Did I do that too early? I did that too early, jeez. Whatever, it's fine. Man, my dive skills are really abysmal. I deal with ASBs so infrequently, honestly. It's like, that's like what that mistake is, a big part of it. Just me not dealing with them ever. Fine, alright. Yeah, see, this is the one that sinks. It's okay, we're getting out of here at this point. Leave. Oh, hey, drip rats. You're watching me like make embarrassing mistakes against dive ships. Doesn't even really matter. It's Crystal B. It's just like such a ridiculous ship. I feel like what's ingrained in my brain is just like pay attention enough to not let the crystals die. Don't let the crystals die and you'll win. That's all you need to do to win the run. Alright, so store. It's kind of funny how this lines up. Like we can go this and this. Because I kind of want to take a couple jumps and then go to that store. Yeah, let's do that. They have cloaking. We have cloaking. They have no shield, which makes flak more viable for sure. I think we can attack it. I think it's okay. Man, our station's here. It's also like, I definitely have the leeway to be making more mistakes. Doesn't really mean I necessarily should be making them. But, you know, I try not to be too hard on myself about it. It's like, I try to focus on the things that are more impactful, that like I know it's like are going to cost me a run or something, and to like recognize when I'm at a point with a ship that like I need to be maximizing every little mistake or not. Because it's like, while there's always like a theoretical chance of like something really, you know, some abysmal chain of events happening, as long as, you know, it's like a lot of ships you can kind of get to a point of like stabilization where you're like, okay, I just need to be like on the watch out for the most extreme bad RNG, and as long as I avoid that, like, it's okay to like not be at maximum intensity of focus, because it's just like it's too exhausting of a state to like be that aware of everything constantly and checking everything and thinking about every timing. At least for me, I find it's not. Like, it ruins what I like about the game by being too intense. So I still try to, like, maintain a balance of still enjoying the game while trying to, like, also achieve difficult feats. I hate just, like, shooting flak at auto ships. That's why I can never, like, really love flak. I guess I could like hit cloaking. It's just like trying to get the missile down. This one's not going to make it in time, is it? No. But I fired anyways. It's okay. Hey, it didn't make it in time, but it interrupted the missile for half of a second before it repaired. Perfect. Alright. Ooh, got a fire. Alright, you got it this time, flak. You can take it out. Ah, so close. So close. We got the evasion. Don't return to stations. That's not what I meant. Hey, there we go. All right. More drones, but it's not a defense drone. Maybe we'll get 3 beam drones from this fight. I mean, not this fight, this sector. That'd be a pretty cool thing to happen. All right, take that jump or a distress jump. I'm trying to think if there's like any distress beacons that I'd actually be like super excited about. I think take the gamble on this one, see what we get. Definitely gonna reject your offer. Mind control, man. I've seen so much mind control this run. I feel it's like 4th ship with it, I think. It's just like annoying, honestly, more than anything. I guess just see what they get to get the pilot again. But it's like we're immune from their weapons. So just a thing to deal with. Trying to think if it's like, I guess I'll break shields. Or wait, is that Ion Blast too? I'm so bad at identifying the ion weapons. I guess I'll find out really soon. I think that might be though. Either way, I'll just go break their weapons. Well, yeah, alright. So definitely break their weapons first. Also, like, actually vent this guy out. I need to get mind controlled every time. Poor guy. Poor NG. Wait, are you gonna flee? Yeah, that's awesome. You flee because you're the bad fighter. Really got in there in time? Alright, that's fine. Because I have 0% evasion, doesn't really matter. Till that ends. Uncloak this one. Ah, too bad. Get up in time. Alright, we did it. Right now, it's like, now I'm worried about the mind control again, though. I'm just like so unfamiliar with doing like boarding against ships with mind control and stuff like this. I feel like I do it so, it's like something I don't come across that frequently. Because it's like, I usually, by the time I'm seeing ships with mind control in runs, like you don't see that much in the first sector, I'll have some way of like dealing with it better. It's like, can I get in here first? Can I break your shields? Alright, they still just go for this guy. That's either really good luck or there's like a mechanic there I'm not aware of. Yeah, you caught the Ion Blast too before me. I don't know why I thought that was like a normal ion weapon for a second. I think sometimes it's just like, you know, some ships you see the whole thing, and I'm just like, oh, just because you're seeing the whole thing, it looks bigger. I'm like, no, that's clearly threatening. That's all the crew they got. So we should be able to kill them now before this goes off again. Alright, fuel vent. So by far my most shameful, probably just my most shameful FTL run, but definitely my most shameful Crystal B run, was like when I was first getting into hard streaks, when it's like I hadn't even beaten most of the ships on hard yet. And I lost 4 crystals, or 5, no, I think I lost 5 crystals in one run. Because I had lost 1 early on from just some mistake, and then I got to the crystal homeworlds and I like found one and bought another one. I think I'd like bought one to replace the one I'd lost, and then like found a 4th one, and then I blew up a ship that they were all on. And so I was like, I somehow went through 5 crystals in one run, and I still won the run because it was just like the ship was just overpowered, although it was like really messy. But it was just awful. I was like, what am I doing? This is terrible. Alright, is there anything I need to do? Not really. I just go to the store, buy hacking. I don't know if I really want to fight you, honestly. I wish I knew what you were, because it's like I'm just going to be pinging away with flak, which means I can't even have 2 shields up. It's like I can do 1 shield and cloak. And it's like if you have like a drone and a mini beam or something, it's just, I don't want to deal with that. So yeah, we're gonna do that. And it's like also, even if I couldn't make it work, the chance of me making a mistake in that fight and messing it up versus like the risk of that losing that scrap causing us to lose the run, it's a pretty one-sided equation. They don't want me to get hacking at all. They just don't want me to have it. It's like the 3rd or 4th pre-igniter I've seen in the store now. Really want me to buy the pre-igniter, and I don't really have an interest in buying it this early on. I guess I should check the map first, see if there's a store next to me, but there's not. So do I buy a mantis? I don't really need it, but like speeds things up a little bit. Probably buy like a pointed weapon soon. I don't think I buy a mantis quite yet. Pretty likely to find more crew, but I might eventually if I don't find anyone. Let's see, how many jumps do we have here? Alright, we got 8 jumps. So did we see? We didn't see this one, I guess, so we might miss that one. Because I'm not going down there. Alright, yeah, we got options on how to do this. Another sun. Ooh, a sun with Zolan. But they don't have mind control, so that's good. I guess I can put you in weapons. So definitely possible damage here. Oh my god, my pausing. That was just oh my god. I have to like clean up this play. This is getting a little unnecessarily sloppy. Because like if that was shields or something, or pilot, it'd just be not what I want to deal with. So I was just thinking if I dodged the second one, then I, wouldn't have to cloak. But then I was like, okay, I'll cloak, and then I just like messed up the pausing. But it's all right. get him in the room to end it faster. Might as well shoot their weapons. There we go. Now, I think there's a difference of 1 shield versus 2 shields. Because I know cloaking the actual fire thing doesn't do anything, but... You guys are gonna go like run off and fight fires? Or just like not fight in this fire? Is that what's going on? Because that's kind of fine with me. I know this room's on fire, guys, but it's just easy to get you all in here. Oh geez, and the teleporter's not even up yet. Just let you burn a little bit, sorry. Not really the nicest captain thing to do. Yeah, I feel like the Ion online is probably, like, I'm gonna do that mid-sector if I don't get something good from the store here. I'm not gonna trade away that stuff yet for a reactor. I guess it's like I'm getting to the point of scrap where maybe I should just do it now, but like 1 or 2 more jumps. Do I want this distress? I'm feeling it. This is a good one. Something good. All right. Yeah. Come on board, Emma. Welcome to the party. I'm probably just gonna take you with me. Just have 4 boarders. And swap you over to engines or something. So I think I have 4 jumps left, right? 5 jumps. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the crew names. My wife is a metalsmith and a jeweler, and we have a shop together, so I'm around gemstones quite a bit. Breach missiles, alright. My favorite weapon, except not really. But something to sell for sure. Let's fight. Let's do it. Got doors, that's annoying. I mean, doesn't really matter, but... You guys get the fun. You guys, I guess, just train. At a certain point, I'm like, is it worth... I think it's just worth cloaking now, because they're gonna get this guy in time. I'm pretty sure. And I don't have 100% evasion. Yeah. Alright. I made a right call. It's my second one of the run. Alright, there's another store. That's great. So, we'll see what's going on there. I guess I could have taken the other jump first. I'm just like so excited to be like, hacking, hey, we found it. Now it's like, I don't even need to try nearly as hard. Buy the battery. It's like, oh look, I'm still just probably gonna buy that up. All right, cool. Because your station's like not actually saved. Anything else we're doing here? Maria, Allison, Felicity. I'm sorry, I don't think I need any of you right now. Got drone parts, fuel. Alright. What's next? Yeah. That's an easy choice. Just punch them down and it doesn't even matter. That's just 4-man teleporter being like, yeah, we're strong. Such a strong system. Alright, some scrap. I didn't sell the breach missile at that store. Oh my goodness. Well, whatever, maybe I'm gonna use it. Now they sold most of my missiles. Alright, going Mantis. So gotta be like a little careful here just because, you know, a room full of Mantis can be a threat at times. But we have hacking now, so that solves a lot of problems. Just trying to think about how I want to approach this sector here. Right, that gets me like a pretty good view of what's going on here. It's like if I see everything but this one and I don't see a store, I don't know to make my way there quickly if I need it. Anything I need going into this sector? Like, is it worth just doing that right away? Probably. Another sun. And there's a lot of suns in this sector for sure. Alright, what are you guys doing? It's like I have the drone, so I'm just gonna hack. I'm not gonna be like crazy about conserving parts right away. I'm gonna do it this way. They're gonna get them both in time. Huh, got one of them at least. That's fine. Good job. Nice. No damage here. No fire in the room we're in. Oh, great. Got a fighting trained NG ready to join the boarding party. Unfortunately, it's all full up right now, but you know, if there's an opening, maybe I'll make it. But let's hope there's no openings in the boarding party. you're going to be on shields. I mean, not shields, on engines. Which means I'm just like stacking them in there so I don't have to run anywhere. Alright, yeah, I'm just going to go here next. Alright, I was just thinking about switching. Because you run a little faster, so you can do the shuffle from sensors into teleporter a little easier. Alright, aid the civilian ship. And they got a clone bay, which is fine. Well, I guess I want to do it this way. Well, no, because I want to make sure they get into... Yeah, they go into here. It's not what I wanted, but that's okay. Don't want to bother using a hacking part on this. Not really. That's you, right? No. I don't love that, but I'd rather dodge the missile. I mean, yeah. There's no way you make it back in time. That's okay. They probably should just board into shields and hack their clone bay or something. But whatever. I think 1 damage is okay. Alright, 50 scrap. That's pretty good. Sector, what is this? 4? 3? I think it's 4. Can't even tell anymore. I'm pretty sure it's 4, yeah. Hey, Ray. How are you doing on this fine morning, evening? Crystal B run is going smooth enough. I'm making just like stupid mistakes, but it's largely irrelevant in the face of the power of the ship. Yeah. Right, what was the route? I had a route all planned out here. Yeah, that's a really good jump. I'm not like so desperate for a rock. You can deal with your shield. Don't love your glaive beam, but I think that'll be okay. to decide like what's the fastest course of action for taking them out here. I want to just go into shields and just like punch away and like hack their weapons. I think that's probably it, because it's like a hack on the glaive. It's going to delay it so much. Assuming this Iron Blast hits. Because theirs is manned. Alright, hopefully I have the time here. I think I'm going to actually cloak like immediately now, just in case the manning bonus of this is going to like get it to go off before the hacking drone gets there, which I feel like is a distinct possibility. I said that and then I didn't hit it right away, and now that's going off, right? Wow, this is the kind of mistakes I've been making all night. It's just like, oh, I need to do this because this problem's going to happen. Oh, whoops, I didn't do that, and that problem happened. I mean, 2 damage, like, it's not that big a deal, yet again, but it's just, like, so unnecessary. Swap you guys around if I have to. All right. All right, we got a store. I'm like, should I visit those first? So we've got 7 jumps into the exit. You can still like see most of those jumps if I go to the store like right away. Kind of okay with it. Got a bunch of scrap. That's still the breach. I'll buy one of these, sure, right? Another store right there. What do I want? It's like always kind of like this one better. I mean, just the increased like getting the fire chance and all that. And also, it's like might as well just pull out some big guns, right? And we don't even necessarily like need to use guns for most of the game, but that's like some solid damage to put out. And now I don't need to like buy weapons unless there's something I really want. Even just like do that right away if I want. wants to sell right now. It's like I'm gonna hold on to the Iron Blast because it's not worth all that much. So do that. If I do find something I desperately want to buy, I can have like 50 scrap plus whatever I find. I mean, there's nothing I'm like that desperate for. This just makes it so it's like if I come across an auto ship next jump, it's way easier to kill it now. It's civilian ship. You guys got nothing. Never sure, like, I'm pretty sure that's more than far enough away. I don't know, like, where the border is for them be, like, teleporting over. Yeah, I think we just shoot them down with a, punch them down before anything too bad happens. And technically that can get through, but not too concerned. They didn't even need to dodge it. Ooh, a fire beam. That's fun. That's something. Not really sure when we'd feel the need to use the fire beam. Because it's like if we're gonna crew kill, we just go punch them down, but you never know. There's another store, but that's fine. We got stuff to sell now. Let me just see if I want to try and hit that last. Can I hit that last? 4 jumps before it? 5? Yeah, I can make that my last jump. I'm just gonna do that. Cool. Double bombs, med bay. Only 3 crew, so that's the end of them. Oh, that's kind of like, that's trying to deal some damage right there. I guess I don't need to like use these weapons that are not even powered, or like not being used. Alright, way to dodge everything. I'm sure you're fine, but might as well be safe. Alright. So it's like really at this point with this ship, I'm not looking for anything in particular. You know, 8 crew is nice just so you can have 4 boarders and 4 people doing the ship. You know, pick up some more weapons probably, but we're pretty set. It's just kind of Crystal B being awesome. We've got the fuel for that. 41 scrap, that's a great deal for 2 fuel. Just like confirm that we've got, yeah, we've got plenty of space for 2, and then that's not even close on the exit beacon for 3. I didn't move you back to sensors, that's fine. jump. I'm just doing the middle one. Not a great one, but who knows what that other one was. Could have been worse. Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to use the fire beam. That's just not going to happen. I mean, I could buy Ion Bomb. Never been like a huge user of it. It's like probably not a bad ship to get it on. Definitely don't need those things. I mean, that lets me board auto ships easier, but I don't think I really need anything from here. Alright, yeah, so he's going to run all the way, so we'll beat them there. I think we should be able to like eat through their health fast enough. Is everyone trained at this point? You're not trained like at all, but that's fine. I'm not sure actually if we'll get through their health fast enough, or if that super matters. I mean, it's like it might take like a damage from a volley then with the cloak. That makes it easier to not take any damage for sure. At this point, should I pre-cloak? Doesn't matter. So let's see, what do we got next? Slug controlled nebula or rock controlled? As much as I do like slug nebulas, they're kind of a pain to board. Just like between cloaking and mind control. Because I don't think rock ships ever get mind control. They get cloaking, they get teleporter. I think that's it. So that's like, they're really not that bad to deal with. And rocks are annoying to have to punch down. I do like my slug nebulas. And it doesn't really matter because we're stuck with whatever's after that. I mean, if I go slug, I want to get the oxygen upgrade. Possibly get the med bay upgrade because it's more important with this kind of ship. I mean, I've got weapons I can deal with stuff here with hacking and cloaking. It's like, is mind control really an issue? No, I don't think it's actually really that much of an issue. I mean, they have like, you know, clone base on all those things, but it's like we'll still punch them down pretty quick. Because it's like, I don't like rock controlled sectors that much. I'll be honest. I mean, I think a lot of people kind of feel that way. Although, people say that about slugs also, but I'm going there. Doing it. Alright, what upgrades do I want? I want to get, definitely want to get oxygen. Like, or just spend it all here. Why not? Make it back fast enough. Alright, let's see what time is it. Alright, so I'm still going to do some more of this run tonight. I'm not positive if I'll finish it or not. But I'm going to go for a bit longer, but I just need a break for like 2 minutes. And I'll get back to it. So let me put up the message here. Because I got started a little early, and then this is just such an easy ship. I mean, there's a chance we'll just breeze through and do the whole run still. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. funny. It's like when they have this big clump that's not nebula, because it's not actually that many jumps. It's just like often they're kind of scattered throughout the edges. They have a chance for a store. We don't really need a store right away, but we'll do a couple of those jumps first. Alright. Got tons of upgrades now. Just pump that oxygen full. I mean, I guess we'll just do that and then don't have to feel bad about hacking like ever. All right. Do a med hack. Let's do it. Do it up. Everyone just figure yourselves out, that's fine. Oh, come on, why did I know? Or I'm just like clicking out that thing. Really, you went off. That's a bunch of scrap. Yeah, it's got plenty of time on it. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Does it reset my cooldowns, I guess? Because that was not online otherwise. So I was gonna like skip that store, but now I might just go to it because I've got a chunk of scrap. I'll take one more jump first and then see, like, I don't really want to do that. So got a bunch of fuel from that too, which was like the one thing I was thinking I would also need. So I'm gonna just like chasing some like god tier weapon setup because I can. Why not? You guys really should not be in the med bay. That's terrible. Alright, cool. We got it where no one was in there because they're going to go board. And that guy didn't do the instant room move. Guarantee that we break everything. I guess we can bring up the weapons then. Break the clone bay that way. That's a broken clone bay. Oh, good job, Emma. That's fun. So it definitely gives us even more scrap to work with at the store. Scanners, a burst laser, a reconstructive teleporter. And we had that in a clone bay. That'd be a fun little combo. Let's see. It's like, do I want to buy the burst laser? Just because why not? I'll buy the scanners. Lets me know what's going on. Hazards, you know, like hazard events are one of the few things that can always be scary if you get really unlucky, so I don't feel like I want to deal with it. I mean, it's like there's definitely upgrades I could be getting. But I might as well. Can always sell it if I end up not needing it. I don't really need the Ion Blast at this point, but yeah, I'm just going to sell that at this point now. I guess that like completed my power setup, right? But that's fine. We can always do something else. 13. Yeah. And then there's still 2 more stores. 1 to 2 more stores. Can't remember. I think there's 2 Nebula stores always. Alright. NGs. You know. Basically just matters. I guess I should see what... Oh yeah, see they've got this dude in there. Don't love him. And they're sending over the ion thing. So, a little bit annoying. So what do I want to hack then? It's like I might kind of do that. Well, or do I bring them all into there? Just kill that thing first. I don't need to be thinking about this so hard. Like, whatever's fine. That's a little bit annoying. Oh, I guess that anti-personal is going in there. I should have done it when that guy was running through. Like swap the priorities around a little bit. Get you to come out of here at this point. Missile. First off, I can't do anything. I only need 1 engine for that. You're just gonna... is there any chance this covers it? Oh, perfect timing. Look at that. That's beautiful. All right. Finally. Which one am I more annoyed about? definitely annoying too. This ion drone. At least they don't have doors or anything. You guys are gonna kill this NG. I think this is the last guy now, right? Alright, gotta repair. Don't need to be grabbing you. Right. That's why I bought the med bay. Usually don't bother for this event, but I kind of thought with a boarding ship, sometimes you kind of want it. Alright. So I guess I'll hack weapons initially and kill the crew that are on my ship, and then I'll go over and board weapons. That's the plan. That works too. I guess I need to power this. Alright, no med bays or anything, so this is cake. Hacked. Let them all in. There's another store. Kind of want to take some more jumps first, and then Nebula. Just take an empty beacon, see what we get. Alright, so this is the one you demand him to pay a agreed upon price. Ah, damage man. Sometimes you get a fight and then a reward. Sometimes you just get some damage. I think it's less than 50% chance of damage though. But I could be wrong. I mean, I feel like it's like 1 out of 3 or 1 out of 4. Alright, let's do the store. What do you got? Clone bay, stealth weapons. Yeah, not really what I'm looking for. That's okay. Not many things I'm looking for right now. Alright, you know, it's like saw mind control so many times in the first 2 sectors, and I haven't seen it at all so far in the slug sector. I'm not sure if I'll even need to fire them, but yeah, we'll just go over to weapons. So let's it this way and punch him down first. Let's just do this too. We don't have to worry about dodge. That's 5%. Come on, you can get that one off. Alright, good. Like, you want to save. Oh, yeah, because I guess how it works, they beat on the crystals before the hack. I wasn't sure on the mechanics of that. I mean, if I don't want to dive, if I care about that, it doesn't really matter. Mostly don't want to just because it's like a reason to go to the next sector and keep the run moving. Improved oxygen. Alright, there's only 2 slugs here, so do this. Alright, Emma, you made it. Finally fully trained. Snuck in enough kills there. Catch up. Which means we're probably going to find a mantis next jump. Replace you. Alright, do that. And I'll see if I'm tempted by the next one or not. Attack the ship. Chain lasers on those things that just goes from like not that bad to like terrifying if it's not dealt with at all. Yeah, they didn't make it onto my ship. I don't know. Way too early, right? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, no, they all got in there, actually. Like, perfect timing. Do that to just make it easier to kill them off. Does it even bother, like, just kind of curious. Yeah, it's double breach. They're not even gonna mess with it. I don't need to lock down again. Alright, just racking up the scrap. And a lot of solid rewards. Oh, did level 1. I was like, why is it taking so long? It's like I don't care about dealing with a dive, even if it's an easy Nebula one, if it's just one fight. We've got so much going on. Zoltan controlled. So probably upgrade to get the other weapon online, just to like make sure we get their shields down even faster. Not gonna go. Not gonna check out what's going on over here. I'm gonna go through the nebula a little bit. All right. Anything else you want to do for Zoltan? I don't mind more power than that, but I can get by with that. That's just like a lot of firepower for a ship that doesn't even need to really shoot most of the time. Keep an eye on that. Terrified rocks hiding from the border police. Classic story. I'll do it. Alright, I think it's like the first auto ship we've had to kill with weapons since like Sector 2. They have drones, they have all kinds of stuff. Alright, so I don't know who's trained anymore. Your weapons trained. You started doing shields. Do you know anything? You know how to fight. You know how to fight, nothing else. What do I want to do? Alright, let's see. We have beam drone, a combat drone, double heavy laser, missile. It's like after the first volley, it's like we're pretty safe. As long as we hit them, so. Do the evasion hack. One drone down. So that's coming in now. Guess good to switch the guy who's like fully engine trained with the NG, who is half to the first level, but he needs his training. It's good to get it from the combat drone, I guess. I kind of want higher level going on with that. And that evasion, I'm glad I did the evasion hack on that first volley. Jeez. Alright. Now it's super duper safe. Fire suppression. Cool. Pretty short on power. I think I can do that pretty comfortably. So, I didn't reset my crew back to the teleporter after having to fight a drone. Oops. Because mantis are pretty quick, so they might board first. It's okay. I like their weapons. So many drone parts, it's like I don't have to worry about wasting them on that or anything. Why don't you stay here? You guys go in there. Yeah, I assumed they were going to get back in time. So from there, what I can do is just teleport into their clone bay and break that. It's going to take them a while to do anything with these weapons. That becomes threatening. And I'm all nice and full health. And two of them are almost dead. Makes this pretty easy to deal with. Clone bay's broken. Oh, that was actually slightly whole laser. I didn't even think about that until the, you know, I mean, we're fine, but figured because I know several of them are there. Yeah, probably killed off the ones that were already weak. And just left me with those two. Alright, repair burst. Somehow like bought some power and still feel like I've got like nothing going on here. I mean, that might be that thing. I don't usually buy piloting, but I'm not risking a crew member when I've got crystals. They're just too valuable. So if it's that event, I still won't be able to take it though, so I'll get piloting this time. Let's see, what do we got? No, it's just a fight. Alright. It's got beam drones, so it's like I only need 1 point there. Do I do that? Yeah, I think I do that. And also, I sent you to weapons. I keep having alternating fights and not like being prepared for it with my crew. I said they just have these beam drones, so that makes it pretty simple. I think I got their weapons broken. Didn't get a breach, but that's alright. Still only got 2 shields. Not that strong of a ship. breaching their shields. That's good. I think maybe they still had 3 and they just weren't powering them. Oh, and there goes all my charge. Whoops. Do that just to make sure we keep it down. Goodbye, fire drone. Hello, fire drone. $35 scrap, not that much. Alright, I mean, still got a bunch of jumps. What do we got? Probably 9 jumps. Cool. I'll take that one first. Any personal drone. That's like 17 scrap. Not a ton, but something. Still only have 7 fuel, which I don't love, but hopefully, so I'm gonna like check out if that's a store. I'm gonna go to it and just double back. It's fine. Because there's one point in the beginning we didn't get to see because it was also like a double dead end. Alright, so we got a whole mess of drones. Including the anti-personal, which is just like annoying. Missile. And my crew are not reset. I kind of find the drones the most annoying in some ways. Yeah, well, still only 3 come because they want that one guy to come really bad, but that's kind of okay. Nice, we blew him up. Alright, so that's a missile down. Med bay down to level 1 at least. But they'll probably try and come in here first, yeah. Well, let's do that. Take them out. Fight's done. So that we don't need to bother with. Oh yeah, see, I'm really bad at knowing like some of the specifics of the more like general events, which, you know, I feel like I'll know most of the ones that are like, oh, those are sector specific, but the events that are just like occur in a bunch of sectors but not all of them, I'm not always sure which ones are which. Yeah, then there's the whole thing with like filler events and start and exit beacons. Alright, border police. Probably gonna be more than 2 borders this time, because that's how many we had the first time. 3 and shields again, so it's still not that many. And no clone bay, so that's great. Fire drone. I think it's really just the missile, right? They have another drone somewhere I'm not seeing. I don't think so. I'm almost tempted to do this. Yeah, you guys stay here.
Really?
Never mind. That was dumb. That was really dumb because now I have to like fix that. Because I was gonna just like lock them out and then teleport over after I broke their thing. All right, change of plan. Well, I guess I can still lower them. Partly because I have oxygen on. I mean, it's fine. It's just the one burst laser too, but. And it's just like the name of the game tonight. Like these silly little mistakes. I don't want to like cloak you because it's kind of silly. I guess if you're gonna hit my cloaking. Oh, and this is about to go off. Look at this. This is perfect timing actually. That's like, right? I think these are both like at the right frames for this. Or I'm wrong. I'm gonna waste the energy on cloaking, or it'll just hit because the percentages, and then I'll just feel silly. But this might work out pretty cool. All right, perfect timing. Beautiful, even with a 90%. Is anyone gonna like die from all the explosions? I don't really think so. I think it's only 15, right? Yeah. All right. Oh man, there's still. Alright, now we hack. Hack the weapons. They had like 4 crews still. Guess I'll just like make this entirely safe. So you need to get out of here. You probably might need to as well. No, you're fine. Kind of close. asteroid field, but that's probably fine. We'll still take that onto the exit. I'd buy some upgrades soon. Should probably upgrade cloaking, considering that thing almost timed really bad before. Your weapons person. Combat drones. Big laser. It's like, I still kind of want to do the evasion hack. I think that's okay. Might need to, I might just do this early, is what it is. Get this guy some training against combat drones. That's fine. So we don't have a buffer. I can just do the burst laser into weapons. Yep. Alright, so there's small bomb. That's breach, combat drone. Much simpler fighting. That's too late already, right? Well, missed either way. I'm just like using way less power, or like kind of shuffle power way more than is necessary. What did I say? Do I get all 4 of those jumps before I go? I still have 5 jumps. I like playing this a little wrong. Well, I guess that lets me, if that's the only store and I really want to go, I can like do that and dive the exit or something. Or just leave sector early, keep it moving. Stolen shields again. These probably should like man weapons, but this is the point where I click. How many are there? Because it's just 4. That's what I have to deal with. Dodge the eye. split up this way. Get 3, because I know I'll be fine with that. So I can deal with the other one. Switch around. So everyone's like still okay to deal with that. Super checking everyone's life. Alright, we got someone that are already partially weapons trained. That's great. It's like actually useful training. Alright, 3 Zoltans and a rock. Oh yeah, and then intruders off the bat. Slug and a mantis. And then they have a clone bay. So that actually like is a thing. Do I actually want to deal with them first? Kind of. You guys want to fight in the med bay? Alright, that's fine with me. So they're going back. So now we want to kill your clone bay. That's dead. I interrupted that stun bomb because I didn't have any dodge up. Nice, did you got a engine train pretty quick off those drone fights. So what do you even have left for crew? Oof, that's good to know about. Are you teleporting over? Alright, that's fine. Maybe we'll just like crew kill you without even leaving the ship. Like I do on many ships. Alright, well, it's just you, buddy. Alrighty. That's a bunch of scrap. Hey, a store, that's cool. getting rid of you, and you, and you, and you. I got a bunch of scrap all of a sudden. It's like, I don't know, I might not change this up that much. 7. I might just buy a small bomb just to round it out and just whatever. I don't know. I don't feel like, I mean, I guess I could buy the pike beam. What's the time on that? It sinks kind of the whole laser. Buy that instead of the burst laser. I mean, I kind of, well, yeah, I guess that's okay, because then if I'm buying the small bomb, I still have that for fun times. I think the nebula last sector, I'll just buy it all up, that's fine. You probably don't need that much fuel at all, but... And then might as well, like, upgrade the ship some more. Definitely want to buy that. Buy that. More power. I don't know. Sure. Alright. I don't know if I ever saved your station there. Asteroid field. Alright, Zoltan ship in an asteroid field. With a glaive beam. Only 2 crew. So yeah, we're just gonna hop on over there real quick. Die before that glaive goes off, I'm pretty sure. I guess I'll just cloak anyways. There's no reason not to. It's not like anything else is going to happen here. And another weapon, Laser Charger Mark II. That's also a bunch of scrap. I don't see myself using it over the whole laser too, because it's like I usually fire it at the same point, where so it'd just be 3 shots that can't breach. But it's still a nice chunk of scrap to find. I mean, we've got more than enough, but I also don't really need scrap. I don't care about staying for that one fight. And we're not going to Uncharted, so going to Slug. Got the O2 already, the med bay, we got the door, we got all those blue options covered. Hey, we got a store right away. Still gonna take a jump. I'll go there right away. Why not? Anything exciting? Buy a pre-igniter. Saw it like 5 times in the beginning of the run. Hull beam. Sell that. I mean, I guess the only other thing would be if I want to like sell the scanners already or swap out a weapon, which I don't really want to do. Buy a slug or something. And slugs are fun. I like slugs, but 7 crew, buying 8 crew is kind of dumb. What time is it? Let me see something actually. Yeah. Tempted to. Alright, I'm going to do one more jump, but then I'm going to call this run for the night. Because, not that it'll take me that long to do flagship from here, but it'll take a bit of time. And I'm just going to plan next time to do, the end of this and then like the first half of another run or something. But I'll take one fight here. I just can't play that fast, I can never like rush through it as much as I'm like, I'm just like speeding along. Alright. No extra systems or anything. Bunch of ions and halberd. Probably kind of early for that. Ooh. They probably have more crew. I just really need to keep an eye on when that like wants to fire. Really, Emma, you're that low in health? Alright, I've got the... Alrighty. He's back and healed up. Medbay dance. Alright, yeah. So that's gonna be it for tonight. Thanks everyone for coming by and watching. I'm sorry if I'm like cutting off like kind of close to the end. But like I know it's just gonna take too much time still, like because I'm gonna want like, you know, this whole sector, and then sometimes there's a bunch of fight sector 8 too. But this run is one unless I make a, you know, massive error at this point. It's just so set with a 4-man teleporter. You know, crew kill phase 1 and then just finish it off. You got tons of weapons. Defenses are solid already and got the scrap to make them better. And got a whole like lucrative slug sector here. So let's see. Today is Monday, so there's a good shot. It's a good shot. It'll be tomorrow, honestly. It's like I'm trying to think now. So there's a chance I might tomorrow. Like I think I want to plan tomorrow to definitely finish this off. I might just do a short stream and just do that, or if I have time for a longer one, I'll do like the first half of the next run. Otherwise, that'll be on Wednesday or Thursday, and we'll get back to it. And again, getting closer and closer to Thomas's 80. All right, so yep, thanks everyone for coming by. Check out, you know, my stats, my website. If you want to see anything, my other videos, whatever, let me know what you like, what you don't like. And I hope to see you back for the rest of it. All right. Have a good night, everyone.